Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are well. If not, I really hope I can help you. And this is a very safe space where you are always very welcome. We are going to do your reading to see what is coming through. And gosh, I just feel so much peace sitting in this room and reading, because the other room that I was reading in, my neighbors make so much noise, and it's impossible. Like literally, when I tell you it's impossible to work in there these days, it's like literally impossible. You know, the kids like to bang the ball into the fence, and then you can literally hear it on the videos, and I was just I couldn't concentrate and things like that. So I've made a little space in another room. Like, thank gosh, you know, that I have the ability to just go to another room and film. Like, that's honestly like such a lovely thing as well. I'm so grateful for that. So here I am. It's super peaceful, and there's no random ladybirds crawling through the window, you know, because it's a thing here in the UK that like ladybirds like to like come inside. They're very lucky, but they can be a bit of an issue because they just live in the house, and it's like, hello, and they'll just fly, like, oh gosh. Anyways, so there's none of that happening in this room. I just feel so at peace. It looks like a boring background, but honestly, I would rather that than noise pollution and ladybirds. So, yeah. Oh god, okay. A recent theme for many of the readings has, I know it's frustrating because you're probably like, oh, I really don't know what you're reading. All you talk about, Moonlight, is black magic. Well, it's not my fault it keeps coming out in the readings. Just look at how obvious it is. I mean, you literally got the devil, which symbolizes control and manipulation. Then you got the flipping magician. You know, and these are the cards that come out in the readings that I talk about where I do that. And I understand 100% your perspective. You know, I'd rather talk about other things, but I do feel like there are some people that need to hear about it. The good news here, though, is actually I feel like there are some spells that are breaking, like literally spells that are breaking, so that more abundance comes your way. I do feel here that there has been, you know, issues of magic placed onto you or people around you who you've really wanted to make things work with, so romantically as well. If you wanted to make things romantically work with a person, you may have found that there was magic placed onto them, or that they were dealing with a lot of manipulation and control in their life through various circumstances, and they were just, you know, never able to act properly towards you in the way that you always felt like they usually would have, and that was just really overwhelming. There's just an energy here of like pure deceit, you know, especially in regards to love. Like, whether it's, you know, if it's not someone putting magic onto you, it's someone flipping putting magic onto the person you want to be with, and you're just like, seriously, are you joking, universe? Like, what in the world is this? Well, guess what? That's not your karma, right? Someone putting magic onto you is not your karma. Someone putting magic onto your person that you know, that you would naturally be with, and they would want to be with you and choose you as well, is again not your karma and not their, like, your person's karma. That's that person's karma who did that magic, and so the universe will deal with those people accordingly, right? But yes, it's brought delays into your life. It's not always been the best, but those spells are breaking, and the reason for that is because I feel like you have been doing, you know, some black magic removals. You've been trying to get rid of hexes. You've been trying to protect yourself as much as possible. You know, you've been trying to get yourself together in the best way that you can. And, you know, it's been really overwhelming and rather stressful. And I see here with the Seven of Cups that there's just such a powerful and very strong energy, which really is pointing towards the fact that the Tower and the Magician, okay, Tower shows that those spells are completely crumbling, okay, completely crumbling. So whether you have, you know, done a black magic removal or whatever you've done, basically, it's working. It literally is working. Now, you don't always have to come to me to do a removal. You can go to people that you trust as well. I think that's really important. So yeah, you know, that's really important. But if anyone was ever interested in doing a removal or a protection ritual with me, or both, because the removal removes magic up until when it's removed, and then the protection ritual protects you for life against all future magic. If you ever wanted to do that with me, it's always listed down below in the description box, and also on shopmoonlightguidance.com as well. Under the services tab, there's all the listings for different services that I offer, even for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, beauty, justice. You get my point. Healing, you know, And there's also personal tarot readings on my website, and also intention items, which have thousands of 5-star reviews. You know, there's intention bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, and lots and lots of other items as well. So everything is, you know, always listed down below for your convenience. But basically, once these spells break, the things that you have always wanted in your life, okay, happiness, love, joy, a beautiful, happy home with your life partner, all of these things start to come into fruition, okay? You will start to feel like you are actually seen. You will start to feel like your justice is literally coming your way. Your good karma, it's there, it's pending, it's all about to come together for you. Okay, that pain and frustration of the things that have gone wrong for you come to an end, okay? This is endings, right? So death is death and rebirth. Rebirth starts to happen in your life. 10 of Swords, no more pain, okay? The 10 is an ending here, and so is this one as well. No more banging your head against a brick wall and feeling like you're going insane. No more of that. That is an ending. Then a beginning starts to begin. A beginning starts to begin. You get my point, right? A beginning starts to... I was going to say the same thing again. A new beginning. So we've got the Page of Cups here as well. You start to feel more refreshed, more energized, more rejuvenated, happier within yourself. 5 of Pentacles as well is really, really significant, especially in regards to your love life. Your person, okay, is going to start coming towards you. They will feel a loss of you in their life. They will be triggered emotionally to say something, to do something, to take some form of action. They will not just leave you hanging to the point where you have to try and figure out what's going on. They will be proactive. They will want to come forward towards you. They will want to say something. They will want to make a move towards you. And the Queen of Pentacles here shows that you will have the comfort in your life of a beautiful relationship, of feeling loved, of feeling respected, feeling heard, feeling seen, feeling appreciated. You will literally think to yourself, wow, people see me and they understand me and they care about me and they like me, and I'm here and they acknowledge me. That will just make you feel so, you know, on top of the world. You will feel peace. That is it, you know. 4 of Swords. Peace and comfort. Okay, because your life so far has been chaos, 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 anxiety, stress, things not working out, things falling through. You keep working and barely seeing a result or any real fruit of all of that labor that you've been putting into things. You've been sowing, but you feel like when you go to, you know, reap things, like literally nothing's happening. You know, the fruit is rotten, or you get to the fruit too late. And it's just like, what? You know, how can you constantly be doing things and putting so much action but getting so little out of it? How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense, does it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. It just does not, okay? So in that situation, there's a lot of hidden abundance that it has always been destined to come your way, that will come your way. And I see that with a romantic relationship. And as I literally said that, look who came through. Your person, okay? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, whether you want a new person or whether you have someone in your mind or your space already that you really, really like, you want to be with, you know, your person here, okay, is someone that you are destined to be with. This person here is someone that you don't have to compromise to be with because, you know, you can't get the person you want. You will have a person that you are attracted to, a person that you feel very connected to, a person that you really like you will have that in your life. This is a match made in heaven. Their counterparts, they are literally, you know, made for each other. And this is your awakening. You will start to feel rejuvenated, better. People will come to you, they will talk to you, they will acknowledge your presence. They're not going to be like, who are you? And what are those? You know, they'll be like, wow, who are you? And wow, what are those? You know, the tone of how people talk to you will change. How they respect you will be a 10 out of 10. And you will feel happier, you will feel better, you will feel stronger. And that's what I see here, is that there's just so much more that you feel in terms of your own personal happiness, that it just gives you joy and gives you confidence and just makes you feel really, really good. And we also have here as well the 6 of Cups, and that is amazing. Now, the 6 of Cups is literally quite an amazing energy, because the 6 of Cups literally does represent romance, okay? Romance, going on dates, but being acknowledged. Look what we have here, an acknowledgement, right? There's a gift, there's a giving, there's love and care and sort of this understanding, and that's so pretty and so beautiful actually, because you will feel wanted and you will feel it and see it, and you'll be asked out and you will feel giddy and happy. And you know, the King of Swords shows here someone taking action towards you. So once the, you know, spell has been broken, it gives you happiness. Now for some of you, spell might be on your side, might be on your person's side, but once the spell has been broken, for some of you it could just be on one side, you know, or for some of you it could be on both sides. But once the spell has been broken, or the spells have been broken, there is just more movement, there's more honesty, more clarity, more communication, more openness. There's just so much more progress, and this gives you a lot more happiness and a lot more joy for where you stand, without always having to worry or wonder, where do I stand and what is going on, and does this person like me, and should I just move on to find someone else, or should I just sit around and wait for my new person to come my way, and actually why are my finances also not working out, and why is this area of my life not progressing, and why is that area, you know what I mean? Like, it just becomes a lot, and it can become so overwhelming and frustrating and upsetting and just chaotic and confusing, to the point where you just think to yourself, I can't be bothered, like what in the world is happening here, you know? So good news here is that once the spells have been broken, things get better for you. Okay, there is just so much more energy, there is so much more love, so much more peace, so much more joy. There is so much more that comes your way. You will literally feel like you've gone on a, you know, retreat, like you've walked away from pain. And that's what we see here with the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, because no matter how much you always have tried to do before with a lot of strength and courage, you've felt like you've always just hit a brick wall, and that was hard, and it was frustrating, and it was annoying, and it was overwhelming, and it's just chaotic, you know? It's never felt great, it's never felt good, and you just feel awful, you know, you literally feel awful. You feel like you're always just going up against something that you don't need to go up against, and it's just so stressful. More than anything, it's just so stressful. And the good news here is that actually things will get better for you. You will feel so much stronger and happier, and you will feel, you know, less fear and just more like, I got this, you know. And I also feel here as well that you will speak up in situations that really serve you to speak up in. I don't think that you will be like you know, a mouse in certain situations. Not to say that you are a mouse or anything, it's just that, you know, sometimes if you don't speak up in certain situations, people take advantage, and so I just feel here that you will speak up in situations that benefit you to speak up in, and then in other situations you'll be diplomatic where it benefits you to be diplomatic, so that, you know, because sometimes your voice can be heard more when you are being diplomatic, believe it or not, okay? And in some situations, speaking up makes your voice be heard more. Not always is it that, you know, the more you shout, scream, and even just normally get across your opinion, that you are heard more. It really depends on the timing. It depends on what the other person's emotions are. It also depends on just so many factors, to be honest. So you will have like this natural intuition as to how to go about your voice, so that your voice is heard. So which, you know, obviously is very important as well. So I just wanted to mention that as well. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, because it's so true. Like in some circumstances, you know, not saying anything can actually be better. In other circumstances, not saying anything makes people feel like they can just take advantage. So you'll be able to develop that natural intuition. But also, once the spell has been broken, people will be scared of treating you badly and scared of treating you wrong. So, you know, you'll be able to use your voice a lot more without being so scared, because people will actually be scared of mistreating you and doing wrong towards you, and so they will actually think to themselves, no, I can't say this, no, I can't do this, actually I better treat you with respect, you know. Anyways, so it really helps you, you know, even your home life will come together, pending money will come into your life, you'll find that, you know, your relationships get better, friendships get better, your health gets better as well. Things like this can really improve. So this is your reading, okay? If this resonates with you, or if you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, intention items. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. It's moonlight.guidance on Instagram and Moonlight Guidance on TikTok. I hope to see you there, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!